Howdy y'all, Christi here with Little Salty Homesteader. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi Logan. Hi. Today I am going to walk through the garden and kind of do a video to-do list. So I thought it'd be fun to bring you guys along. This is going to help me remember all the things that I need to do to clean up the garden, get the garden ready for spring planting, and sort of assess how big of a mess we have rocking and rolling here. So Logan, you ready to get started?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have the power.
He has the power. So we're gonna start here on the patio because that's where the biggest mess is. This pile of dead okra, tomatoes, plants, I need to clean up. I actually just cut all these down in January, right before we got the very light dusting of snow. So I just need to come back and clean these up. These have all actually been sanitized and they're ready for uppotting and transplanting. I recently posted a video with sort of a quick tutorial on that. I'm just gonna pick them up. This green stalk here, this is where the peppers were, the hot peppers were last year. I'm going to put the hot peppers in here again, but I need to cut all of these down and I need to...
You can see some of the peppers still there.
Yeah, you can see some of the peppers still there.
I see one. It's got like a dark shade. It's right there.
Yeah. So anyway, I need to cut these down and I need to actually dump all the soil into my gorilla cart and amend it. I need to add some potting soil to it to kind of make it a little bit lighter and fluffier, some fertilizer, and a little bit of compost. Get this really nutrient dense and ready for those peppers to go back into here in March, because I'm going to try hot peppers here one more time before I give up on it. This one is actually going to house lettuce, and then after it gets too hot for the lettuce, I'm gonna pull those out, make a bunch of salads, and then I'm going to get it ready to flip really quickly for bush beans and cowpeas. So this is the green stalk leaf, so it's 7 tiers, so I'll be able to grow quite a few bean plants in here, and that's also going to give a good nitrogen boost to the soil because they are nitrogen fixing crops. So yeah, I'm going to plant this out with bush beans and cowpeas. And then over here is the in progress tomato patch. The tomato graveyard, as Logan calls it. So what we have going on right here is a Vigo bed that I'm in the process of building. But I'm going to need to actually pull the soil out and sort of level the bed out underneath. So I'm going to build it up with some mulch to try to level it out and then fill it back up and amend it and get it ready for tomatoes. The plan is to add a second tomato bed right around here where these dandelions are growing. So that will be another raised bed like this one, but 2 foot longer. So I'm going to have to level an area out right here with some mulch and stuff, and then I'm going to use all of the soil to fill the bottom, and then I'll put good quality compost on the top, and then I'll use straw mulch to protect and insulate the soil and the plants once I have those in. Then eventually after that, there will be one more tomato bed that goes in this patch, probably in between this random row here and this row, so right around here. Again, we'll have to level it out with some mulch and stuff, build it up, fill it in. Probably not going to have that ready by the time tomato season rolls around, so I will still have a few tomatoes in some grow bags. So these I will have to amend, add some compost and some fertilizers to cut down any remaining plants that I did not cut down yet, and then get those ready for tomatoes. Hold on, Logan. Okay, so this is going to be the biggest change aside from the raised beds. This is a tool shed that we don't really use for anything. It has...
He's trying to take my stick. He took my stick. Give me my
Tell him no.
No.
Otis, no. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna cut that out. So anyway, this is gonna be the second biggest change after the addition of more raised beds here. We don't actually use this for anything. That bin right there I used to use to mix soil in. I don't use it anymore, so it's just sitting there. The bucket is empty. I don't know what those shingles are from. They were already there when we moved in. So we're actually gonna take this down. We really feel like this is where the rats were living last year, so we're gonna get rid of their house. They were living underneath it. So we're gonna tear this down, get rid of all of the blocks that are down there, and then I wanna get a shorter raised bed to go along that back fence. Back there, I think that will probably be where I put my rosemary and my sage and my thyme, and if I'm able to get like a trellis, I can do some cucumbers and stuff along the back of that. These will need to be filled up. As you grow plants in these raised beds, the soil level does deplete some. So we need to come in and add some compost and some fertilizer and amendments. I have a giant ant bed here. And since I don't use chemicals or anything in my garden, I need to boil a giant pot of water and pour it on that. Hopefully that will get rid of those ants. Here are some very sad looking Brussels sprouts that I did not protect during that cold snap. So I don't know how they are actually doing. It looks like they might have a few teeny tiny Brussels sprouts. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave them. They look like they're still alive. So these will need to be amended as well. Those are kaput. I'm just kind of letting them feed the soil at this point. This one will also get amended with compost. You can see where I kind of poured some in there from a bag that I had. Compost, fertilizer, etc., etc. Along the backs of both of these is going to be okra all the way down both beds. We really love okra, so we're growing a lot of it. And then along the fronts is going to be sweet peppers, and then down the middle will be herbs and flowers and pretty frilly things for the what about this? That one is going to grow squashes. Okay. Yes, that middle one there is going to grow squashes. So
it's going to be, I just have a question.
Yeah.
It's going to be okra.
Uh-huh.
I forgot what you said.
Herbs and flowers.
Herbs and flowers, and then
sweet peppers.
Sweet peppers.
Yep. It's going to be the same thing in both beds. Just
and
like...
It's going to be squashes.
Yes.
Can we grow pumpkins and watermelons?
No, they vine far more than we have space for. Yeah, we can't really grow vining squashes. And then over here, you can see some kohlrabi and rutabagas that I have planted in here. I'm going to get some beets planted in this one. And then once it warms up and those are cleared out, sunflowers are going here again. This is always going to be the sunflower bed, the sunflower patch. So I'm going to amend all of these as well with compost and fertilizer. This messy thing right here is going to be for flowers again. There's still some snapdragons really kicking some butt over here. So gonna have more flowers all the way down. I did start some perennial perennial flowers, some rudbeckia and giardia and echinacea. So that's going to fill some of the spots. There's going to be zinnias and cosmos that fill out the rest of the space in here. Nasturtiums and marigolds are going to be companion planted within the vegetable garden itself, with some basil within the vegetable garden itself, with some basil and dill and some other herbs. What's up, buddy? You shaking hands with the tree?
Yeah.
This green stalk over here, I don't have a summer garden plan for it yet. I may just throw flowers in it just so we have more pretty things. I do have thyme up here that I actually need to cut back because you can see it's gotten quite woody almost. Right now it does have rutabagas and kohlrabi, so I have that in 2 places. These beds also going to house some more flowers. These light post planters here. I'm just going to put flowers in those this year. They've been kind of catch-alls in previous years. Oh, Logan, where am I going to put eggplant?
I'll find a spot.
This is why we walk through this, so that we can figure out where we're going to plant things. And you know, I could use the seedtime.us program.
Peter.
Yeah?
So I think you should grow like different types of squash for each, but for one you put eggplant.
Okay, I have 2 types of eggplant. So maybe
Teacher.
we can put eggplant on this end here and this end here.
Teacher.
Yeah. You can call me mommy, it's okay.
I'm being funny. Can we use the eggplants for baba ganoush?
Yes,
Yay!
that's the plan.
Wait, are we going to grow chickpeas?
No, we're not growing chickpeas.
Yeah. Well, actually, if we live by a lake, right? If we get a filter, we could live everywhere.
What?
We could. Okay, so look at all this food.
Uh-huh.
If we get a farm that's like right next to a pond or lake,
Uh-huh.
we can get a filter, and then we can just keep this part in the video, please.
Okay.
We can just take the filter and filter out the water so there's no salt and it's clean.
Well, if it's
water.
a pond or a lake, it'll be fresh water.
Okay. Well, yeah.
So you're saying use the pond or the lake
Save money.
to water the garden?
No. I use the pond or the lake to water the garden.
Like
but
irrigation?
also, like drink the water.
You'd have to have really good filtration for that. If we have well water, it's a little bit easier.
So yeah, then we could live without money.
Live without money.
Well, not because we would still have to pay for the house. Yeah, basically.
Well, that would make some things more affordable. Yes, you're correct. So this is the other end of that flower bed where it's just going to essentially be full of flowers and beauty. Some perennials, some annuals. Yes.
What? Okay, point the camera at me. What are we going to put right?
That is Odie's. That's Odie's sleeping hole.
Odie's sleeping hole.
Yeah, he likes to sit there whenever the sun is shining in that direction so that he can be in the sunlight.
Wait. Don't point the camera at me.
Okay.
It's just like a thing I'm trying to do. The sun is over there,
The
right?
sun is over there.
Okay, I thought it was over there or over there.
No.
Okay, so we're learning about the sun. So the sun would be like,
It rises right there.
yeah, it rises over there. It would be like right here.
Yeah.
It would be like 9 o'clock. And Odie would just at 9 o'clock goes outside
Yep.
and goes.
He just sits right there. He lays down, takes a nap. He likes to be in the sun. So this is the other planter container thing for our light post for our patio lights. This is going to have a bunch of flowers and stuff in it too. I'm not going to try to grow any food items. Last year I did have the tiny little eggplants, but you have to have like 1 million plants of those in order to have enough to do anything with. So flowers. Yes?
Okay, first of all, I'm sorry I'm asking so much questions.
It's okay.
Where are we going to put the pineapple sage?
Pineapple sage. I don't have a plant. I'll have to buy one.
I know, I'm just saying.
And then we can figure it out, okay? Probably there.
Always.
Like always. All right, well, that I think that might be all of the to-do list. I'm sure I'll think of more stuff as I am checking off the other items on this to-do list. I'm gonna put this boy to work helping me. Are you gonna help me?
Yeah, we could break it up into multiple parts.
Yeah, the garden work is gonna have to be broken up into multiple parts. Are you gonna help me?
Yeah.
High five. All right.
This could be like the Logan special season.
Logan's special season. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for joining me as I walked through and created a very random to-do list for the garden cleanup. If you want to follow along with all of the progress of that, please like and subscribe and do all those YouTube-y things. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!
Bye.